So I completely forgot that there was a PlayStation showcase yesterday. I was watching some streamer and then the streamer started talking about it and I was like, did I miss something? But I watched it and it was fine. Nothing too special, but a few nice announcements. And in this video, I want to talk about everything Marvel related. And after that, I will make another video where I quickly talk about all the other games. So let's start. Wolverine. We only got a super short teaser for this one, but it is from Insomniac Games, who also made Spider-Man and more recently Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, so you can definitely expect it to be good. I just personally am not so interested in a Wolverine game. I don't even know why, but I just don't like him very much. I also wonder in what direction they want to go with this. First of all, I don't think an open world game would fit the character as good as it did Spider-Man. I can imagine this one going the direction of Ratchet & Clank with big areas that are separated from one another, but you can fast travel between after you played through them for the first time. Another big question is, in what period in Logan's life does it play? For me, the teaser reminds me of the first X-Men movie, but I don't think there will be any X-Men in this. Also, I hope that this game will be more brutal than Spider-Man. It would be weird having a Wolverine game and it not being bloody. I also wonder if this game will be entirely combat focused. I at least feel like there isn't much else you can do with Wolverine. But at the same time, I wonder if all enemies will be mutants, because if you fight normal humans, I find it hard to believe that they would be able to kill Wolverine or even just hurt him, because of his insane healing factor. Like, if they shoot him, he can just easily regenerate. It's just something we have to see when they show gameplay. Guardians of the Galaxy. This one I'm still really on the fence about. The trailer looked cool but not so special, and it could still be an Avengers situation. I don't necessarily believe that, but I will definitely inform myself more before I buy it. The fighting looks fun, there's space combat which is cool, and there will be a choice system if I remember the E3 presentation correctly. It all sounds really cool, but as I said, I'm not that hyped. But if it turns out to be a good game, I will be even happier. Spider-Man 2. Now this one was a big one, or at least it was supposed to be. I played the first game to death, including DLCs, and since then I don't necessarily need more Spider-Man. I also didn't play Miles Morales. But it will still be a good game, and I will definitely play it. I hope they will find many ways to really improve and innovate the first game and Miles Morales, since especially the fighting got repetitive after so much Spider-Man. I'm guessing that some of those innovations will focus on those arms that Spider-Man apparently now has with his normal suit, and on the team-up between Miles and Peter. Again, I don't want to judge before I see gameplay, but I really don't want to just have the same game again. I'm also excited for Venom, but at the same time I hope there will be more villains. That was one of the things that I really loved about the first game. At the start you only had Fisk and then Mr. Negative, then you got the classics of course, Scorpion, Vulture, Electro, Rhino, Doc Ock, but you also had Silver Sable, Black Cat, Taskmaster, Hammerhead, Tombstone, and maybe some more that I forgot. And what I also really liked was how the city changed after Sable appears and then after the Rikers outbreak. So I hope we get more of that. And again, even though I'm a huge Marvel fan, I won't pre-order any of these games. Don't pre-order, people. Pre-orders are the reason we get the No Man's Skies, the Star Wars Battlefront 2s, and the Cyberpunk 2077s. And especially for the 3 games I talked about today, Wolverine, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Spider-Man, I have to see what kind of games they are before I buy them. And that means waiting for the reviews and the release to see what is going on with these games.